Upbeat, rhythmic Afrobeats music starts and fades into the background. Have you ever stopped to wonder where the vibrant colors, the bold patterns, and the powerful silhouettes you seeing everywhere, from the runway in Paris to the streets of New York, actually come from? Picture this: a burst of indigo and gold, a fabric that tells a story woven through generations. This isn't just clothing, it's a heartbeat, a rhythm that's taking the world by storm. Today, we are diving deep into the soul of Africa, exploring how its fashion is not just influencing but powerfully reshaping global trends. For centuries, African fashion has been a rich tapestry of history, identity, and community. It's more than just what you wear, it's a language. In Ghana, for instance, a Kente cloth pattern isn't just beautiful. It tells you about a person's social status, their clan, or even a specific proverb. Each thread is a word, each color a sentence. It's like wearing poetry. Think of the Maasai people in Kenya and Tanzania. Their intricate beadwork isn't just adornment. It communicates age, marital status, and social standing. This deep, symbolic storytelling is exactly what the global fashion world, often searching for meaning beyond the material, has been craving. It's a connection to something real, something with roots that go back thousands of years. And now, those roots are sprouting all over the globe. Let's talk fabrics. You've definitely seen Ankara, right? That vibrant, wax-printed cotton fabric. It's everywhere. What started as a staple in West African markets is now being used for everything from trendy jumpsuits in London to stylish throw pillows in Los Angeles. Then there's Bogolanfini, or mudcloth, from Mali. This handmade cotton fabric, traditionally dyed with fermented mud, has this incredible earthy, graphic quality. Its raw, authentic aesthetic is now gracing high-end jackets and designer handbags. And Kente, the legendary cloth of kings from Ghana, once reserved for royalty, has been reimagined in sneakers, gowns, and accessories worldwide. These aren't just patterns, they're pieces of cultural heritage being celebrated on a global stage. This explosion of African aesthetics hasn't gone unnoticed by the giants of the fashion industry. Major luxury brands have been drawing inspiration from the continent for years. Remember Dior's 2020 cruise collection? It was a beautiful collaboration with Uniwax, an Ivory Coast-based company, and featured reinterpreted African wax prints. Stella McCartney has used Ankara prints, and Burberry famously drew inspiration from Kente cloth. This is a huge shift. For a long time, it was seen as mere inspiration, sometimes without credit. But now, there's a growing movement towards respectful collaboration, where the origins are honored, and African artisans are part of the conversation. It's a powerful validation of the continent's creative genius. Of course, nothing launches a trend into the stratosphere quite like a celebrity endorsement. And when it comes to African fashion, the stars are shining bright. When Beyoncé dropped her visual album Black is King, it was a breathtaking love letter to African culture and fashion, featuring countless African designers. We see stars like Rihanna, Zendaya, and Lupita Nyong'o consistently rocking pieces by African creators on the red carpet, showing the world that these designs are the pinnacle of glamour and high fashion. Even the late, great Chadwick Boseman often wore stunning, modern African-inspired suits. Their influence is undeniable. They're not just wearing clothes, they're making a statement, telling the world, look at this beauty, look at this power. But perhaps the most exciting part of this story is the meteoric rise of African designers themselves. They are no longer just the inspiration, they are the creators, the storytellers, and the business leaders shaping the industry from within. Designers like Thebe Magugu from South Africa, who won the prestigious LVMH prize, are telling nuanced stories about their heritage through modern, sophisticated collections. Kenneth Ives from Nigeria is single-handedly reviving the ancient Yoruba weaving technique of Aso-Oke, putting it on the global map with his stunning, gender-fluid designs. From Lagos to Johannesburg, from Accra to Nairobi, a new generation of designers is building global brands on their own terms, blending tradition with a fiercely contemporary vision. They're proving that African fashion is not a monolith. It's a diverse, dynamic, and innovative force. This brings us to the heart of the matter. This isn't just about pretty clothes. Fashion, in this context, is a powerful tool for cultural empowerment and economic independence. For decades, the narrative about Africa was often one-dimensional, focusing on poverty or conflict. But the global embrace of its fashion helps rewrite that story. It's a celebration of Africa's creativity, its rich history, and its vibrant future. Every time an Ankara dress is sold, or a designer from Lagos is featured in Vogue, it challenges old stereotypes. It creates jobs, preserves ancient crafts, and gives a platform for Africans to control their own narrative. It's fashion with a mission, a way of reclaiming identity and projecting a story of pride, resilience, and boundless creativity to the world. So, where do we go from here? This isn't just a fleeting trend. The influence of African fashion is a permanent shift in the global cultural landscape. We are moving towards a more inclusive, more authentic, and more connected world, and fashion is leading the charge. The future is one of collaboration, where Made in Africa is a hallmark of luxury, sustainability, and unparalleled craftsmanship. It is a future where the stories woven into every fabric are heard and celebrated around the world. The next time you see a bold print or a stunning silhouette that catches your eye, look a little closer. See the history, the artistry, and the powerful story it tells. Let it inspire you. Let's champion these designers, celebrate this culture, and continue to weave a global tapestry that includes every color, every pattern, and every voice. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. If you felt inspired, please give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration. What's your favorite African fabric or designer? Let me know in the comments below. See you next time.